Playas, how you doing? Welcome back to Playas Guide. This is the retro gaming news for February 2023. There is a new game for the Game Boy coming out. I don't think it's going to be in March, but at the start of March there was a brief demo, limited in release to a few people who responded on Twitter. I don't know too much about this game, but I look forward to hearing more about it. Right now I have this advertisement that was posted and is very reminiscent of something you would have found in a magazine or comic book throughout the 80s or 90s for an original Game Boy game. I love it. I look forward to seeing what this game is all about. Some games that did come out in February and you can play right now on your Nintendo Switch are Metroid Prime Remastered. So if you're a fan of the Metroid Prime trilogy, I believe this is just the first game that is being remastered and released on the Nintendo Switch, but I'm sure that this means there will be the other two games down the pipeline if this one goes over well, which I'm sure it will with Metroid fans. We did get Metroid Dread, but for those who are fans of the 3D environment Metroid, this is something that I'm sure you're excited about. There's also a new Megaman X DLC available on Minecraft. Now, I'm not a fan of Minecraft, but my little boy plays it all the time. Kids love this game. Megaman X kind of makes something in it that I can relate to, and I'm interested in checking this out. He asked me if I could get the DLC for him, and I didn't say no. And next up, available today as of the recording of this March 6th, you can go get this on your Nintendo eShop right now. It is Return to Castlevania featuring Deadcells. This looks really cool. This is one that I definitely will be playing. I think both these games are excellent, and the idea of combining the two of them, more so this is a Castlevania game, and we haven't had a Castlevania game in a very long time, like a true Castlevania game. I've played Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, love that game, and I've played many of the Castlevania games, and I haven't had too many bad Castlevania experiences. There were a few, so this looks like it's going to be a good one. Now, on all consoles, you can go pick up Bill and Ted's Excellent Retro Collection, which isn't much of a collection. It's the NES Bill and Ted's game and a game on the Game Boy. I haven't played the Game Boy one, but it doesn't look that great. If you are a big fan of Bill and Ted's, or you're just lazy and don't want to play it on your Game Boy or blow out a cartridge and play it on your NES, this might be a good option for you. I'm going to wait. If I see this one on sale really cheap, I'll pick it up, but I'm not in a big hurry to play it. I haven't played the original Bill and Ted on the NES for years, and I wasn't a huge fan of it. I'm going to stick to the first two movies. I liked them. The third one, the newer one, wasn't bad, but the first two are classics. I hope I'm saying this one correct. It was recently released at the end of February. Ninja Jaja Maru, The Great Yokai Battle plus Hell Deluxe. This game looks pretty cool. I've played some of the old Ninja games on the Famicom and the NES, and I'm sure there's some other ones I've played somewhere else on some different bootlegged cartridges. This is those games, I'm pretty sure. That's what it looks like. I don't know a lot about this franchise, but this game, from what I can see here in the trailer, looks like it is right up my alley for like a retro indie style game or reboot of some sort. Very cool looking. I think this is one that I'll be playing. Another game that I think I'm going to be playing, and soon, this one was just announced. It is Atari Mania, and this one's coming out April 4th. This is a game where you are trying to save the history of Atari by playing through newer versions or different versions, and maybe some classic games that haven't been altered, of some of the staple Atari games and some of their flagship titles. So it's a game made up of mini games, and you play through those games in order to preserve them. But like I said, not all of these games are going to be true to their original. There might be some, fun things that they've changed to modernize them. But it's a really cool concept for a game and something that I'm looking forward to. Now, a game that I am really hyped for is Canon Dancer. So if you take a look at what I've got here on the screen from the trailer, it reminds me a lot of a Sega Genesis game. More specifically, it reminds me of Strider and a little bit of Shadow Dancer. For sure, those two games have influenced this game, and it looks awesome. It looks like it could have been a game on the Sega Genesis, a really good one. And these are the games that I get excited for and that I look forward to. Lots of action, lots of color going on. I'm assuming it's going to control really well and get released on all major consoles, but right now I only know of the PS4 release that is supposed to be coming early this year. If you enjoyed the retro gaming news, please consider subscribing to this channel. I put these videos out monthly, as well as a whole bunch of other videos related to retro video games and video game collecting. Until next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.